Hello, it's Joseph, and today I would like to speak to you about sleep. Well, really, lack of sleep, or if you can't sleep at night. I had a client, he can't sleep at night, so we asked him, what happens to you at night when you go to sleep? Tell me. So he said that he starts thinking about what he has to do the second day, and then looks at the time and goes, oh, I've only got now 6 hours to sleep, or I've got all this stuff tomorrow, or I've got to meet that person. This is what we tend to do. And this also happened to me when I used to not be able to sleep. So what I ended up doing is I end up imagining what I want to do. So because we talked before, if you have a thought in your head that's not supporting you, you can't get rid of it. You have to replace it with something else. So at night, we tend to think about what we've got planned on the next day, or if you've got a meeting or an interview, or you've got something on and you occupy your mind with it, you get a little bit anxious. So instead of you thinking about what doesn't support you, before you go to bed, you imagine and think about the thing going really well, or something that you want, something that you want to achieve. That's what I do, and I did when I couldn't sleep. And now, before I go to sleep, if I can't sleep, I end up imagining what I want and focus on it. And also, you have to pay attention to the tonality of the way you speak to yourself. Because if somebody speaks to you in an angry way, you're gonna feel, you're gonna not feel good. If somebody speaks to you in a depressed way, you're gonna feel depressed. So the way you speak to yourself, you've got to watch the tonality. Because if you speak to yourself and you're imagining the stuff that you want to do, make sure it's a happy tone, and make sure that you're uplifted by the way you're speaking to yourself. Another thing in regards to sleep is to wake up every day at the same time. It doesn't matter what time you go to bed, you'll be tired a little bit, but if you wake up at the same time every day, eventually you'll adjust and you'll go to sleep when you're tired, and then eventually you'll end up going to sleep at the same time as well. And get some sun, or go out in the light at least for a little bit, even for 10 minutes, that helps. And if you can't sleep at all and your brain is like completely tired, sometimes you might go to sleep where your brain is exhausted, but you're so tired that you can't sleep. Just get up and run around the house for 5 minutes, jump up and down, because it means that you're not in balance. If your brain is really tired and your body's not tired, you won't be able to sleep. So get up, jump around a little bit, then go back to bed. But the main thing that my client had an issue with, it was when they went to sleep, they started thinking about the things that they had on the second day, and they couldn't sleep. So what you need to do is focus on what you want, and replace the things that you're worried about with what you want, imagining it in vivid imagery. If you can't imagine, just practice and keep doing it until you get better. And at the same time, speak to yourself in a happy tone and focus on what you want to achieve. And then that doesn't only make you go to sleep, but when you wake up in the morning, you'll wake up also in a better, happier mood, instead of going to sleep anxious and then waking up in the morning feeling like crap. This has worked for me. Let me know if it works for you, or let me know what you do. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Thank you. Bye.